Hey guys, it's been quite a while since I've made a video. Sorry about that. I've just been so busy for the past couple weeks with work and finals and shit and Christmas that I haven't really had time to make a video, and now that I do have time, I definitely want to take advantage of it. So I'm not going to be doing, I just want to give this out right away, I'm not going to be doing a top 10 or bottom 10 movies of 2013 list until maybe like late February. Number one, because I want to see, I still haven't seen stuff like Gravity, Captain Phillips, Her, Nebraska, stuff that I really just want to see before I give my full opinion on what the best films and the worst films have been in this year. And I'm going to include Miyazaki's The Wind Rises with the 2013 list. So that's not coming out in my area until like late February. So don't expect a video of at least the top 10 films of this year until early March or late February. But I want to look forward today because it's 2014. It's the new year, and I'm so excited to see these films that are coming out in March. There's actually quite a few that I really am looking forward to in January, so I might have some reviews in there. And January is known to be like a month for film, but I don't think so this year. There's quite a few interesting stuff coming out this month that I want to see. But I want to look forward to the films. I'm going to talk about the films I'm looking forward to, and there's so many, in fact, that I am only going to list 10. I'm going to list 10 in order of just sheer excitement. So I'm going to start with my number 10 list. Number 10 entry. And my number 10 entry is the Lego Movie. Now, if you were to tell me I would be looking forward to a Lego Movie 5 years ago, I would have laughed in your fucking face. I would have been like, a Lego Movie. A movie just about Legos. That screams product placement, the worst kind of product placement ever. And just promotion, a big Lego commercial. But one of the smartest decisions they could have gotten for this movie is to have Phil Lord and Chris Miller come in write and direct this. And if you don't know who Phil Lord and Chris Miller are, these are the guys that wrote Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs, 21 Jump Street, and they're doing 22 Jump Street coming out in June, which also looks pretty good. But these guys, you can tell they have a real passion for Legos. It's not just some stupid director for hire that Lego just dragged out of the blue to come and say, you're going to direct this movie. They actually got somebody that is people that are really into Legos, and they have a passion for them. And you can see it in these trailers. And not only can you see the passion for this property, you can see that this movie is really funny, at least in my opinion. In the teaser trailer, in the latest trailer they did, this is really, really funny. I was really impressed that they actually got like jokes in here that weren't just about, oh, look at that funny thing that's made into a Lego, or look at the Lego pun, ha ha. It's actually really funny, quotable stuff, and the casting is also very inspired and very funny. I mean, you have Will Arnett as Batman, which is awesome. You've got Morgan Freeman as this Gandalf kind of figure, which is perfect, by the way. You've also got Liam Neeson as this good cop, bad cop with, it's literally this police officer that changes heads to be a good cop or a bad cop. That was really funny. And Will Ferrell as the villain I guess we haven't really seen much of him in these trailers. He's supposed to be this goofy villain. Perfect. That is perfect for this kind of movie. So I am really looking forward to the Lego Movie. That's definitely my most anticipated film in February. So I'm really looking forward to that. Actually, yes, in February. Most anticipated film in February. So let's move on to number 9. And my number 9 most anticipated film of 2014 is The Grand Budapest Hotel, written and directed by Wes Anderson. Wes Anderson and I have kind of a rocky relationship. I adore The Royal Tenenbaums. That is one of my all-time favorite movies. I love everything about that movie. I love the casting. I love the art direction. I love the usage of music. I love the style. I love the humor. I love the character interactions. That is a perfect movie in my opinion. And since then, he's really had kind of a tough time recapturing that magic. I mean, he came close with Fantastic Mr. Fox. And I love Fantastic Mr. Fox. But it wasn't quite Royal Tenenbaums. And although I need to watch them again, admittedly, I'm not a big fan of, The Life Aquatic. I don't really care for Bottle Rocket or Moonrise Kingdom, or I really didn't like Darjeeling Limited. But the Grand Budapest Hotel, as soon as that teaser trailer came out, I was hooked. This looks fantastic. And as someone really accurately described, this is the Avengers of Wes Anderson movies. I mean, look at this cast. I mean, besides returning guys like, Bill Murray and Jason Schwartzman and Owen Wilson and Adrian Brody, you got new people coming in like Ralph Fiennes, who's hilarious in these trailers, by the way. Ray Fiennes, Willem Dafoe, who's actually was in Fantastic Mr. Fox, Harvey Keitel, Jude Law, Edward Norton, who's in Moonrise Kingdom, Saoirse Ronan, Tilda Swinton, Tom Wilkinson. The cast is huge. It's insane. It's this insane cast, and it looks like everyone in this movie is just, it's the typical, Wes Anderson-y dry quirkiness kind of thing going on. But that's what I really liked about this trailer, is that it was his style, and yet it was really, really funny. And it's the same thing with the Lego Movie. It's that these trailers have won me over. And I'm really looking forward to seeing this movie. And I hope it doesn't disappoint like Moonrise Kingdom did. Even though I have to go back and watch that again. Maybe, it took a while for me to appreciate Royal Tenenbaums all the way. Hey, it might be the case with this movie. So, we'll see. Alright. And now my number 8 choice for my most anticipated film of 2014 is Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I really liked the first movie, the Rise of the Planet of the Apes. And the thing I love the most about that movie is, thankfully in this movie, I mean, he has to be, which is Andy Serkis' performance as Caesar, which is incredible. And this is coming from a guy who has never seen any of the other Planet of the Apes movies outside of the first film. I really, really enjoyed Rise of the Planet of the Apes. It sucked me into this world, and it did a great job of introducing me to the origin story of how Earth becomes the Planet of the Apes. And it had all these little tidbits in there. I guess it had all these nuts, what people told me. It had all these nuts to the past movies like Conquest and Escape and Battle and even the original film. And I really enjoyed it. And this one looks great also. And it's got Andy Serkis back, who looks scary as hell in the poster and the teaser trailer with the war paint on. Definitely looking forward to seeing human versus ape battles in this movie, which is going to be fantastic. And my one concern about this movie, though, is Matt Reeves. And because Rupert Wyatt didn't want to do this sequel, because they were kind of pushing this out the window, I've heard. They were kind of pushing this out there. They're like, look, we got to get another Planet of the Apes movie out there, because the first one was so successful. I've heard rumors that they're kind of fast-tracking this, and they're kind of making compromises just to get it out there quicker. That's not a good sign. And this film would be higher on my list because of that. So I'm really looking forward to it, but I'm still kind of cautious based on some things I've heard about it. But we'll see. You never know. This could end up being better than the first movie. I've been wrong before, and I would love to be proven wrong once again. There you go. And sorry for all the clicking. I'm kind of just going through these tabs that I got up here, reading all the information and shit. Alright. Number 7. And this is actually one that I never really expected to look forward to, which is Godzilla. Godzilla, to me, has never really been, except when I was a little kid, when I saw King Kong versus Godzilla, it's a terrible movie, but it's so entertaining, is that I never really expected to kind of be into Godzilla. I never really have been, honestly. Even when my friends were like, they're making a Godzilla movie! Can you believe that shit? And I would just kind of be like, okay, whatever. And then I saw the trailer for it when I went to go see Desolation of Smog. Holy shit! This looks awesome! Oh my god! And I don't know whether that was just the way the trailer was edited, and it was just so impressive, and so creepy, and so exhilarating. I really, really dug the fuck out of that trailer, and that has rocketed my anticipation up for this movie. And I found out they also got like guys like Bryan Cranston, who I'm in love with at the moment. They got Juliette Binoche, who I'm a big fan of. They got what's the guy? Ken Watanabe from Batman Begins and Inception. I'm really looking forward to seeing these guys do their work. I'm not the biggest fan of Aaron Taylor Johnson or Elizabeth Olsen, but you know what? Hey, again, I could be proven wrong, and I hope I am. And also, the director is interesting. They got Gareth Edwards to direct this. And if you guys don't know who Gareth Edwards is, I was introduced to him a long time ago when a couple friends I know loved his debut film called Monsters. And it was about this couple that is surviving in a kind of District 9-ish apocalyptic thing where these monsters and aliens are just trying to destroy humanity, but a love story forms from it. And I didn't like it, and I saw it. It's been years since I've seen it, and to prepare for this movie, I'm probably going to watch Monsters again pretty soon. Hopefully I'll like it more the second time around. But I'm really looking forward to seeing how Gareth Edwards treats this material. I mean, he cannot do any worse than Roland Emmerich did with that fucking Godzilla back in 98, which was fucking horrible. Yes, I did see that. I'm trying to put that out of my memory. But I'm really looking forward to Godzilla, and when they did The Roar, and they showed the whole destruction of New York City, which I'm assuming it is New York City, that looks so impressive and terrified me so much. And I've heard Godzilla is not even going to be like the only villain in this movie, that they're going to be man-created space monsters that Godzilla is going to fight. So not only do humanity have to defeat Godzilla, they gotta defeat this other shit that they brought into the city. So that will definitely be a big clash for the ages. I'm so pumped to seeing more larger-than-life battles after Pacific Rim. Hopefully Godzilla is awesome. I'm really looking forward to seeing it. It's my number 7 most anticipated film of 2014. And moving on to number 6 is David Fincher's Gone Girl. I've never read this book. I don't even really care for Ben Affleck as an actor. I find him more compelling as a director, even though I do like some of his performances. But it's David fucking Fincher, who I have adored for years now. Ever since I saw Fight Club, I'm always out there promoting his movies, and they always end up being fantastic. I love The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I love The Social Network. I love Zodiac. I love Seven. I love Fight Club. I even like, to some degree, Alien 3. But this sounds great from what I've heard. And I can't really give much info on about it because I don't want the book spoiled for me, but I've heard... I haven't even really read the synopsis, but just the name David Fincher has heightened my anticipation. But the cast, besides Rosamund Pike, who I think is a terrific actress, I'm not really on board with this cast right now. I mean, you got Ben Affleck, who I've said is not the best actor. Neil Patrick Harris, who I'm not really convinced can do, like, really dark, like, mystery thriller like this. And Tyler Perry, what the fuck? What the fuck is Tyler Perry doing in this? I don't think he'll give a good performance. But you know what? It's David Fincher. I'm going to give this the benefit of the doubt. And the script is actually being written by the person that wrote the book. So hopefully this will be it's going to be very faithful. It's going to be very interesting. It's a mystery thriller that is pretty brutal from what I've heard. So David Fincher is perfect for this. And again, we'll just have to wait and see. Alright, number 5 is the Box Trolls. And the Box Trolls, the main reason why I am anticipating this so much is because Laika is involved. And if you don't know who Laika are, Laika is a stop-motion animation company, and they are the team behind 2 of my favorite stop-motion animated films of all time, which are Coraline and Paranorman, both of which I love. And the Box Trolls from these trailers, it looks great. It has the same charm that their other films do. And it's got a great cast as well. You got Ben Kingsley, Ellie Fanning, Simon Pegg, Nick Frost, Tracy Morgan, Jared Harris, Toni Collette, all these great actors coming in, lending these voices to this movie. And it's going to be a comedy and an adventure movie, and it looks fantastic. I cannot wait to see what they're going to do with this. And I also love the theme behind this movie, which is, families can come from anywhere. Families can be anything. And I just personally connect with that theme so much that I'm really looking forward to seeing how they're going to do that in this case. And it looks and sounds like a fantastic movie. And I'm really looking forward to that. Alright, number 4 is The Expendables 3. And that should be very self-explanatory as to why I'm looking forward to that. Because, come on. It's awesome! It's The Expendables! Yeah, I really disliked the first one, but the second one? Yeah! Second one was awesome! And I had such a good time watching it. And all these action stars that I've loved since I was a kid, like Sylvester Stallone, Bruce Willis, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jean-Claude Van Damme. All this series needs is Steven Seagal, and you'll have like the quintuplet of awesomeness. But unfortunately, Steven Seagal is not going to be in any of these movies. But you know what? Look at this cast. And I keep saying this over and over again in this video. Look at this cast. You've got Sylvester Stallone. No, not Randy Couture. Terry Crews, who I really like. Arnold Schwarzenegger is back. Fuck yeah. Wesley Snipes is in this. Harrison Ford is in this. Antonio Banderas. Kelsey Grammer. And, of course, Mel Gibson, who I know a lot of people are hating Mel Gibson these days. I thought he was fantastic as the villain in Machete Kills. I'm really looking forward to seeing how he's the villain in this movie. That will be awesome. And I keep hearing rumors that, Jackie Chan is going to be in this. I keep hearing, he's not going to be in it. He is going to be in it. I hope he's in it. Please get Jackie Chan in this movie. That would be awesome. Alright. So Expendables 3. It's pretty much about, the Expendables. They encounter one of the founding guys of the Expendables, which is Mel Gibson. And, it's pretty much just this battle against Wesley Snipes and Antonio Banderas and Mel Gibson versus Sylvester Stallone and Jason Lee and Jet Li and Lundgren and Couture and Crews, which will be a battle of awesome. Probably even more so than Godzilla, because it's just, these movies are just, I know they're stupid. And I know they're so ridiculous that it's insane. But that's why I like them so much. I like that these movies embrace their own silliness without going so, unbelievably serious with it. Like a lot of action movies do these days. They just kind of go, well, this is breaking every law of gravity and physics, but we're still going to take it seriously. No, these guys, they make jokes. It's hilarious. It's entertaining. And I love these movies for it. I don't love these movies. I really, really enjoyed 2. The first one could go fuck itself. Fuck that movie. Alright. So Expendables 3. Please be good. Please be good. Number 3. How to Train Your Dragon 2. The first How to Train Your Dragon movie is one of the biggest cinematic surprises I have ever had. I've been saying for months that it was going to suck ass. And that it was going to be this gigantic fuck up. And then when I saw it a couple months later, I walked out of that theater nearly like crying with joy at what I had just seen. I fucking adore How to Train Your Dragon. DreamWorks proved me wrong, and I was happy for it. And I'm really looking for, I hope they repeat the magic with How to Train Your Dragon 2. I hope they do not fall into like the sequelitis thing where it's like so much shit is going on that it fucks the whole movie up. I hope they really just stay close to what made the first one great, which is the characters and the flight sequences. And the flight sequences in these movies already looks amazing. One of my biggest regrets is not seeing, at least movie related, is not seeing How to Train Your Dragon in IMAX 3D. I will not be making that mistake with How to Train Your Dragon 2. This is an IMAX 3D showing, as is Godzilla, and I hope that this movie kicks all levels of ass the same way that the first one was. I am so looking forward to it. Please, DreamWorks, please make this awesome. Please. For me. Please. For me. Number 2. The Hobbit, There and Back Again. And this should really be no surprise. I love An Unexpected Journey, and I really like Desolation of Smaug. I'm so looking forward to seeing how Jackson is going to close this trilogy out. And okay, if you haven't seen Desolation of Smaug yet, turn this down for like 30 seconds, because I'm going to spoil the ending of Desolation of Smaug. Okay. When Smaug flies out to Lake Town, he's like, I'm going to kill everybody. I am fire. I am death. And it just cuts. I went, fuck. Now I'm going to have to wait a whole year for this shit. And there and back again, I'm going to have to see the Battle of Lake Town, the death of Smaug, the Battle of the Five Armies, and even the rescue of Gandalf, which will be awesome. Okay, you can come back now. And I'm really looking forward to The Hobbit, There and Back Again. That's going to be another IMAX 3D. Please, God. Jackson, guys, stop this 48 frames per second thing. No one wants it. Stop restricting my availability of a nice 24 frames per second IMAX 3D showing. A true IMAX 3D showing. Okay? Stop that shit. It's annoying. And my number 1 most anticipated film of 2014 is Christopher Nolan's Interstellar. And that really should be no surprise, considering that I pretty much geeked out when they did the Interstellar trailer. When I saw that at Desolation of Smaug, I was so happy that Nolan's finally doing another original movie outside of, the Dark Knight trilogy, which is done. Don't go back to that. Keep doing original movies. And Interstellar looks fantastic. Its idea is intriguing. The cast is excellent. The trailer was very cryptic yet interesting. And the stage has been set for another science fiction classic, the way Inception was, in my opinion, for me. Because I fucking adore Inception, and I think that is a sci-fi classic. And hopefully Interstellar can be another sci-fi classic. Again, for the final time, please be awesome. For me. For me. Alright guys, this has been my most anticipated films of 2014. Let me know what your most anticipated films of 2014 are going to be in the comments below. Subscribe, like my video, and as always guys, thank you for supporting my channel. It's been a really awesome 4 months ever since I started this channel. I've gotten a lot more subscribers than I ever thought I would, and I have a lot more feedback than I thought I would, so I'm very grateful to you guys. And look forward to my most anticipated video games of 2014 pretty soon. I'm going to be making that as well. Alright guys. See y'all later.